Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back from the OPTC video, and in today's video we have the Kizuna Clash Sugo Fest and the Support Sugo Fest, and we're getting a first time feature of our boy Whoop Slap is finally getting a character in the game, as well as Dineen getting their first rare recruit. I'm sure Whoop Slap has a character somewhere, but these two characters have not been represented, and even Makino doesn't have much representation in the game, so it is nice to see that these characters are actually getting some love, they are getting some kits, and let's take a look at what they actually do. We're also probably getting, like, one of the best free-to-play characters in the entire world. Like, absolutely wild. I do want to make a note as well, by the way. This Makino on this banner is an int Makino, not the Psy one that came out with Shank's crew. Would make a lot of sense if it was the Psy one, but this is an int one. She's bad. She's very, very bad. You do not get happy when you pull her. However, Sabo, Whitey Bay, and this new rare recruit, I don't know their name, this support rare recruit, is incredibly good. So we're going to break that down as well. But let's start over here at the Kizuna banner. A little bit of a quick should you summon for you guys. Honestly, most of your banners, your gems should have gone at the Worldwide Celebration banner if you wanted to summon. But if you are a clever cookie and you have a strong will, save your gems for Anniversary. It's coming up in May. Like, that shit is going to bang. And this, like, Kizuna banner is nothing too crazy. Guaranteed Legend on the 4th. New character on the 5th. For most players that like to rank highly in Super Boss, like myself, going to 5 multis here is not the end of the world. It helps with getting Super Boss tokens, and at least having one of the characters is quite nice. Plus, you get these 4 multis to try and pick up the other one. It's very rare that that happens, but at least you do walk away with one. And honestly, if you pick up one on the recommended character step, usually that's a good place to walk away as well. But if you're like me, yeah, it never happens. So 5 multis is a gem if you guys are looking to rank highly on Super Boss, but other than that, probably skip this particular banner. As you can see, the steps get incredibly bad after that. You don't even get like a guaranteed Whoop Slap on 5, and then a guaranteed Makino on 10, so you have to literally chance your hand here. As for the recruitable characters, we have Boa on the banner, we have Toki, we have Shank's crew, because they are the new 6+, and we have the rare recruit Chopper. But let's take a look at Makino and Whoop Slap first. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. I love this. I actually love this so much. Makino obviously has been featured in a lot of super types lately. So nice to see that she's actually got a character here. So she's a free spirit striker. Well, they're a free spirit striker. They captain ability is for free spirit strikers, but who really cares? Their special does defense up level 5, resilience level 5, despair up level 5. And then changes bomb slots to recovery and boosts the type effects of normal attacks for free spirit strike characters by 2.25 for 1 turn. So it does tell me that obviously we're going to have some resilience, some defense up, and some despair in this 10-star Kizuna. Plus we're going to have some bomb orbs, which might be a little bit interesting there to change them into recovery. Plus 2.25 times color affinity is nice for free spirit and striker characters. The free spirit striker tag is fairly interesting, mainly if you are looking at like Yamato teams. So it's not a terrible combination. It's probably the 2 best classes in the game at the moment, actually. Free Spirit, definitely, and then Striker's probably not too far behind. As for their Sailor, they give 50 base stats, and they make Recovery Orbs have matching slot effects. Their support goes on Luffy and Ace and Sabo, and it's just stats, so who cares? So, interesting character. Nothing too crazy about this unit, but it is nice to see that 2 underrated characters are finally getting some love. Moving on to Curly Dineen, the life-risking rescue. That is some mean artwork you got there. She's a slasher, free spirit with Slotbind and Enrage. Her support is, again, just stats, like missed opportunity. Captain ability, who cares? And the special deals 80 times character's attack and quick damage to all enemies. If the captain slot is recovery when launched, you reduce all enemies' threshold by 6 turns and bind by 6 turns, and then boost slash and free spirit attack by 2.25. If your captain slot is tandem or a type slot, when the special is launched, reduces enemies' threshold by 5 turns, spined by 5 turns, and then doubles their attack for 1 turn. So it seems like you just get an extra turn if you have a recovery orb and a little bit of higher numbers. So like, why? Why isn't it just the 2.25 if you have a recovery or a tandem orb? Or like, screw it. Why do you even need the recovery and the tandem orb shenanigans? Just like Shank's crew. Why do you need that? Just do both. Just do both. It is what it is. Dineen's just, yeah, that's an interesting unit. These rare recruits honestly seem super mid. And honestly, after this Kizuna, I don't really see them being that used. As you can see, we have Boa on the banner, we have Toki on the banner, and we have Shank's crew there. So, pretty good banner, if I'm completely honest with you. Kizuna Boa is a crazy unit in PvP. Absolutely phenomenal. And Toki is obviously fantastic as well. It's going to be interesting to see what else comes on this particular banner as well for some other characters. As you can see in the background, we have Chopper and Bonnie sort of hiding there as well as rare recruits. So on the recommended character tab, it is sort of filtered out just a little bit. But for me, I actually don't have that Bonnie, funny enough. And obviously, I would be chasing the Dun and the Markino Whoop Slap there. But there is one other character we are going to talk about in today's video. There is the support banner. Now, as always, I always recommend that people do like the first step. It's a 30 gem multi, and you're guaranteed to get a support character. Support characters are so good, and to spare 30 gems every single time you see one of these banners is not worth your... It's not worth your gems. It's 100% worth throwing a 30 gem multi. If the banner, like, foresees, say for example, you're missing every single one of these support characters, Whitey Bay, Sabo, and the new one, the Markino is kind of hit or miss. I mean, if they have a dookie one like Markino, like this one, I would be more inclined to say, if you're free to play, don't go for the second step. But if you spend a little bit of money on the game, doing the first 2 steps on every single one of these banners, no matter when they come out, so they come out once every 2 months, it's not a bad investment. 80 gems every 2 months is just absolutely fine. When you think about it in the long run, you're spending 480 gems a year to guarantee yourself 2 support characters. Now, you might have a crossover every now and again, but support characters are so freaking good, and some of them are so valuable in arrays of area content, especially super bosses. Super bosses support characters come in clutch so hard, and obviously treasure map and stuff they do too. So this is a really good place to pick them up. 30 gems, definitely do a 30 gem. If you're feeling brazy, go for that second step. And if you want to, going to that 4th step where you just guaranteed 3, you could definitely do that as well. But that's only if you like to spend money in the game. It's like I said, that's only if you spend money. And if you're missing a lot of these featured characters. But the featured list is, as I mentioned, we have the Cornelia and Kotatsu. I think this is one of the Spade Pirates. Then we have Whitey Bay. Fantastic character for stuff like Ace. I'm pretty sure she goes on Ace. No, she doesn't go on Ace. She goes on like Marco, Whitebeard. No, she does go on Ace. Ace, Marco, Vista, and Whitebeard. Absolutely fantastic support. Absolutely amazing in his treasure map as well. This Sabo got voted the best support rare recruit for the GGP Awards. Fantastic character, especially with the release of the new Luffy and the new Ace. Obviously, this is a Sabo, but like, it works exceptionally on those 2 characters. And then this Markino, like, she sucks. You don't want her. But let's take a look at this particular rare recruit, support rare recruit, Cornelia and Kotatsu. The captain ability and the special, we do not care about. It's whatever. They're a free spirit slasher. Again, who cares? Their support only goes on Ace. This is the one issue with the character. Only goes on Ace. However, when you think about it, Verse Ace, Worldwide Anniversary Ace, Halloween Ace, Ace Sabo, and there's one other ace that I'm forgetting, but I'm sure someone will let me know in the comment section below. There's a lot of good aces that you can use this on. There are a lot of very good aces going around. And Ace is a pinnacle favorite. There's going to be more aces in the future. So, here we go. On the final stage, reduces crew blind by 3 turns, reduces all enemies' threshold by 3 turns, changes middle row characters' block and type slots into their own type. Wow. Wow. We finally got an answer to why Ace doesn't rotate the middle slots. Because this character was already made. There it is. Right there. There it is. So, blind removal, threshold removal by 3. Like, that's some great utility in a support character and changes the middle row. Like, you bet your ass we're going to be summoning for this guy. Going to be great for the super boss. It's going to be very interesting to see what the super boss has in store if there are 3 turns of blind and 3 turns of threshold. But let me know your thoughts in the picture in the comment section below. If I was to say summon on any of these banners, throw 2 multis at this support banner and call it a day. That's all you got to do. You might get lucky, you might not. If you do plan on going like top 50 in super boss, then probably like for your alliance, throwing like 5 multis at this is not a bad play, because you will be looking to get more super boss token investment. But Anniversary's coming around the corner, so you really want to save up as many gems as you possibly can. And this particular super boss is kind of like a calm or a cooldown super boss. So remember, you don't have to go crazy too. But if you enjoyed the video, if it helped you guys out, make sure to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the big red subscribe button. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Late!